Bullying the unfortunate is a wild statement.
Go bully the unfortunate and the undesirables.
What do you mean the less fortunate?
Wait, I said unfortunate. Did I not?
Shut up. What do you mean stream fit?
He's so
No,
bad that I know how to
there we go.
grammatically use words.
Imagine grammatically using words.
Grammatically.
If OBS crashes again, I'm like, I'm telling you what's going to be doing the crashing. It's going to be me, and I'm going to be crashing out.
Out.
Oh my god.
Airport beacons
Oh my
defeated.
god, it's hilarious. My bots are fighting with each other. They're saying like one of my bots is saying dose point link and the other bot is posting links.
No. Actually, really funny. How many dynamic events have I done already?
I still stand by the fact that I think dynamic encounters are probably the best addition to the game ever.
I haven't done a one, even though I've been doing all the drumming. It's doing them on Coruscant.
You're on the wrong faction.
Not only am I on the wrong faction, but I've done Hutta and like all of Drummond costs.
Oh, dude, I'm sorry. L plus ratio. Skynet's eating itself? Oh no, absolutely, dude. It's a problem. I do so like I'm telling you this right now. I do so much work trying to get this stuff right, and I swear to God, every single time I think I'm doing just fine, it's just like, lol, no, you're bad. Get out.
Yeah, get out of here.
Yeah.
Oh,
As much as I want to stream this with music, last time this thing was like, the game was just like, hey, guess what? You get no music because copyright. So I have to have the music down. You fight with OBS all the time? It's a problem, dude. I'm telling you. There we go. All right, this should be good. Great software, but man, does it have shortcomings? Yeah, and my shortcoming currently is my freaking computer. That's why up there up there at the top, I have that.
there's a joke to be had there, but I'm not going to be the one that makes it.
Just DM it to me.
Sure.
And it's like, I could say something, but then it's like, and then Birdface would get in trouble. All right, let's see here.
It's not my best work, but you know.
You do good work sometimes?
That's so fair, too.
All right, here we go. Let's see. What's Lana and Jakaya got for me?
I wish I had better news on the Ilum front. Our team has stopped responding altogether. Details are scarce at the moment, but Theron and I will keep investigating. Talos informed us of what happened in Null's laboratory. To say this is concerning is an understatement. It may be a reach,
Oh,
but
wow.
with the Empire's current displeasure, I wouldn't be surprised if they were doing their best to mask their involvement. It's what I would do. What's more concerning is the content of the recordings you and Talos collected. The magnitude with which
I can't do it. Oh, okay, so I'd have to do it before our D&D
I just got
game
word
tomorrow.
from one of our scouts that Shay and the Sith hit another outpost. Are we gonna do anything to actually try and catch them? Because nothing's worked so far.
It is still a priority for everyone. The Empire isn't going to allow an accomplice to Malchus's escape walk free forever.
Then what
Yeah,
are
oh,
we
no, you're
waiting
right.
around for? If everyone wants a piece of this guy, we're gonna lose him to someone else.
Not a chance. No one has a profile on this slicer like ours. Our sources on Viken Space
Go!
Dock have identified Shay's accomplice as
Dark
Greg
Logic, thank you
Beswick,
very
an
much for the super
extremely
chat.
talented slicer from Mon Cal.
Thank you.
A bit of an eccentric.
I don't get so much on this news, but I hope this. No, dude. Thank you. Thank you very much.
They enhance his extravagant amount of cybernetics.
For some reason, my alert box didn't
Hoth
go
has
off.
no
That's
shortage
crazy.
of smugglers and pirates willing to procure something like that. Perhaps you should question some of them.
It is the
Shy
craziest
Tennis
thing ever.
Pleasure
That no
Den
one
is a
wants
good
to
place to
work.
start.
There's gotta be some mistake. Someone
That goes directly to helping me out, dude. Thank you very much.
Mandalore?
You can ask Beswick yourself when you find him. We need any information he has about her movements and her state of mind. Ras, make sure this slicer ends up back here in one piece. Enough to answer questions. Got it?
Let's get some answers.
All right. Off to Ilum we go. Is the Ilum stuff good?
It's pretty good.
Hold on, wait. So I'm going to. Oh wait. Okay. So regular song request chat mod. Here we go. Chat moderation. Links. Let's tone that down. User exempt level moderators. Timeout length. Yeah, here we go. Yeah, just as long as I'm not spamming this with it. Excessive symbols, repetition, excessive caps. Go on my chat and type some excessive chats or some excessive drop links or something like that. Come to the one. That'd be great. Like, yeah, just go to my YouTube chat. And I need to turn off my freaking CTAs because I thought I turned them off.
So drop a link.
Yeah. Yeah, drop a link.
I'm just gonna send like a Waller link. That's like my only other tab that's open.
Hey, don't play the song. Don't play the song. It's how I'm gonna get sent into the shadow realm.
Oh, you talking about your game? I was like, I'm not.
Yeah, yeah. Technical adjustments.
Yo, this chat is not loading.
YouTube apparently does that sometimes. Wait, I got a decoration? What the hell? Getting decorations for just doing story content? Hey, yo, that's actually sick! Unironically, a sick decoration. What the frick?
Yeah, man.
Hell yeah, I'm accepting that. Oh, sorry, wait, it's not Ilum, it's Hoth. Going to Hoth. Ba, 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 da, da, da.
I think Hoth is the store, but I could just be misremembering. Oh,
I need to get
remember Hoth. No. I actually really liked Hoth. Hoth was fun.
Here we go. Oh yeah, so I need to get stream elements out of my YouTube chat.
There we go. I can find like this. Alright, I dropped the link in there.
Did it time you out?
I don't know. Let's try it out. Test date. Nope.
Nope, there you were. Alright, sweet. Alright, let's go. The link didn't show up still, but the link didn't show up, but you know, whatever. It hasn't shown up in chat. That's actually kind of wild.
Imagine doing dynamic encounter. Or a song of all places.
Imagine Hoth and Kolth have the same ironic distinction as Iceland and Greenland. Oh no, for real. Like I think that's hilarious.
Wait, there's an actual planet called Folded?
Yeah. Wait, no, there isn't. I'm being stupid. No, there isn't. He was saying like I'm thinking of I'm being dumb. My brain just went on autopilot, like live on stream. That's actually like a tiny brain moment. No one clipped that. No, there isn't. My brain literally filled in the gaps. But no, he said like he was saying he'd imagine that Hoth and Kolth had the same, like the way how they switched around Greenland and Iceland. Yeah, to like prank people. My brain actually did that mid sentence, and I hate that it does that. I just read your DM. No, I hate that crap. Okay, so I'm gonna tell you this right now. I hate that because like it, like I hate it because like it's stuff like that makes me look or feel like I'm being dishonest, and my brain automatically fills in the gap sometimes, and I freaking hate that. Clyde Drake, hey, welcome to the chat, man. All right, can I take a speeder to where this is? High Mountain Ridge. Did they change the sounds of footsteps on Hoth? It actually that's actually getting to me. That sounds weird.
At your service, my lord. Travel route is confirmed. Oh,
okay, yeah, I have to be being weird because that sounded really weird to me. You do realize I lived in Tennessee for like 13 years and we got snow every year, right? Desert boy! For those of you wondering, yes, I am indeed a desert boy. Might as well be. Unironically, believe it or not, I think where I live is more considered like Korriban than anything else, and like Tatooine. There are places that definitely look like Tatooine. No, Korriban's mostly desert. Desert and mountains. I lived in Maine most of my whole life and get a whole lot of snow every year. Bro, my condolences. Could not live. See, okay, so this dude lives in the United States GTA private server, otherwise known as Florida. So he likes the snow.
I like the snow because it's something different than like my everyday life of like sweltering heat and like swamp and humidity, right?
You mean humidity in Jurassic Park?
Humidity in Jurassic Park, yes. And then when I went to go see the snow, like on my last thing, I it's like, oh boy, I actually get to witness the beauties of Europe.
The thoughts on the upcoming 7.9 8.0 story content? Okay, so actually stoked. Like I talked about it in my video where I was like, I'm actually optimistic about the future SWTOR. 7.9 and 8.0 actually, I mean, like we don't know anything about the story yet because we don't know anything until the 7.9 comes out. But optimistic. It sounds like a good thing.
Really
Oh, hold on. I'll turn him up. Because like sure. I know I have Discord. I know I have Discord kind of low because I have Discord kind of low because I have loud friends. But there you go. Yeah, he lives.
Hopefully, I'm more understandable now.
Yeah, you're in the green.
You have done that yourself.
Here we go. Let's play some. You know what we're gonna do, guys? We're gonna play some lo-fi fantasy arcade. Excuse me.
Yeah, but I myself am looking forward to the new content as well. I'm also looking forward to the fact that the engine's being reworked, right? It's really fun. It's not being reworked in the way that I would like really want it to, which is like basically like what Final Fantasy did, like kind of like shutting it all down and then like just reworking it from the ground up. Even though
oh yeah, dude, we've been talking about that for years, right? I remember when we first started talking about like we wish that SWTOR would get like a 2.0 version where they just like shut down everything.
Yeah, you told me that even the rework of the engine itself is impossible, and then I should stop hoping for it, because if we shut it down now, we'll never see it again. Lo and behold, it's not getting shut down, but we are getting a rework of the engine, which is just probably as close as we're gonna get.
You just hit your first 1,000,000 credits. Congratulations, dude. That's a good feeling. That's a good feeling when you hit your first 1,000,000 credits. But yes, but like here's the thing about the like the engine rework, like because like it's a relatively it's an engine rebuild in a way, but it's really primarily what it is. It's a rebuild of the rendering engine. That's primarily what it is.
Sure.
And like so like the base gut and see thing was like they said that they modified it.
Oh yeah.
They modified it so much that it doesn't even really feel like the same engine. It doesn't feel like the hero engine anymore, which means I think they might have like a way to do more software engineer level stuff with the engine than they're really talking about. And I think really the shader update, considering that they said that they're using rendering stuff from Frostbite in this engine rework in DX12.
It's a fascinating prospect that the Frostbite engine is going to be introduced to this old MMO. Right?
Yeah, and remember, it's not even really just like the Frostbite engine. It's just like the advanced rendering.
Yeah, absolutely. That's why I said parts.
Hey.
Yeah.
Cool it. I just need to ask if you've seen someone.
Hey, what's going on? Pleasure, dude. Yeah. I'm talking to more people in here. That's what's happening. Okay.
Yeah.
You seen a
don't favorite class expansion in the story. Okay. My favorite is the Sith Inquisitor storyline. My favorite expansion is Shadow of Revan. Don't at me. Shadow of Revan is where Shadow of Revan is when SWTOR peaked. That was peak SWTOR. A close second up is Rise of the Hug Cartel.
For me, it would be Mercenary, right? Bounty Hunter Mercenary, right? And then expansion. Oh man, you know what? I have all of them. I have access to all of them right here. Let's see. No, wrong one. Eras. There we go. Jedi Knight.
Sith Inquisitor for the win. Absolutely.
Honestly, my favorite, vanilla. But if it strictly has to be expansion,
I don't know why it got you, Darth, but no, it's cool. But go on, keep going. Your favorite expansion?
Let's see. Shadow of Revan was pretty good. Not my favorite though.
Shadow of you want to know something? Here's the reason why Shadow of Revan is my favorite. The only thing I ever complained about Shadow of Revan was level sync. Mm-hmm. Everything else was great.
I mean, yeah, I complained hardcore about the level sync. Like, I was one of the first people that actually did, because I was like, oh, dude, I can't solo my raids anymore, because I kind of like that World of Warcraft feel.
You know a
right?
slicer named
when it
Bezrick?
comes to doing
That who
raids,
you've been
it's like,
looking
oh,
for
I'm
came
like
by looking for some
50
top-of-the-line
levels above this
cybernetic
raid.
enhancements
Like, I'm gonna
things.
go solo it
Told
and like
him,
reap all
I'm
the
fresh
rewards.
out.
And I
Where
just
might
like
he
doing
go
that,
to find some?
right?
White
I
Moor are
felt like
the
it
only
was a
supplier
privilege
in
of the
this
game to
sector.
be able to do so.
But I've been real
right?
stingy
But
lately.
and then when they
Their
stripped that
ship's
away
off
from me,
limits.
I
So
could
told
I
him
felt
to
like
try his luck with their
not only
supply drops.
insulted, but like
There's a few
as
around
if I was being punished for the lack of success that the game was getting at the time, right? Or well, at least maybe not during Shadow Revan, but that's what I felt like, because there was like a lot of like conversations at the time where it's like, oh, it's a dead game, Disney has the rights to it now, and all of a sudden blah 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 blah.
Yeah.
And all this hoopla.
Yeah, like it was actually funny because like the game came out in 2011 and then Disney bought Star Wars in 2012. And then it was kind of crazy because you still felt like the game was like building towards something that was like core Star Wars, and then Disney came along and was just like, nope, it's not canon. And that was kind of annoying, but that was also a little bit of a blessing because SWTOR is not canon, they're like at least canon to Disney. SWTOR is canon to me. I don't give an F, don't at me. They're allowed to do whatever they want, and I think it's crazy. I played SWTOR first during the early patches and fell off the game. Came back for Knights of the Eternal Throne, then fell off due to life commitments and came back about a month ago now. Oh, okay. Yeah.
Oh, dude, welcome back.
Yeah, welcome back to SWTOR, man.
Yeah, this is the game that you strangely leave behind every so often, and then you come back because it haunts you.
Like, I tell people all the time, even though I played Destiny, this was my Destiny before I played Destiny. This was the game that I was like back and forth. I was like back and forth on because there was so many things back and forth. But there was like, EU's real canon, absolutely.
Absolutely.
Like I'm telling you, like EU is real canon. But yeah, SWTOR is just like that game for me. I like that's why I changed my status on Discord to SWTOR Boomer. That's just what I am.
Did Bezric get what he came for? Or was this empty when he found it? If we got here sooner, this might have been a whole
I mean,
lot easier.
hell, I am too. Like, I'm pretty sure I came into the Old Republic when like I think a month into Rise of the Hutt Cartel, and like I dinged 50, bought the expansion, went up to 55.
I think you came in the game, and then not long after that you met me.
No. Like, I was playing the game alone for like a hot minute because.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Only because it's like, I was dumb. It was my first MMO, right? I was just kind of like questing around, playing the game, right? And then I was just kind of like just going through love, like, because we met like when I was already like at quote unquote end game, when I was like 55 and not even 50.
Yeah. I completed I haven't completed any of the storylines. But my favorite class storyline I've seen so far is Sith Inquisitor. Wait till you get to the end. The end of the Sith Inquisitor storyline is so freaking satisfying. Although a lot of people the consensus that the best storyline of the game is the Imperial Agent. And do I like it more than the Inquisitor? No, but is the Imperial Agent storyline good? Yes. You said your favorite expansion was Onslaught. You're in the minority, but dude, love what you love, dude. Don't let anyone take that away from you. I did not enjoy 6.0. I did not enjoy 6.0 at all.
Onslaught. You know what? I have to kind of admit it. I liked Onslaught as well.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
I don't it's like hey, liking Onslaught is okay. I didn't though. It was cool. It was okay, but it just wasn't that good.
I just enjoyed it because I guess it's because I definitely gave it the tourist treatment, right? Or it's like, oh, it's been a while. Let me see if there's been any content. And then I swung by. There was actual content to play, right? I played it, left, and then there was New Worlds, Osen, or whatever the hell it was called.
Odessen. Which okay. So unironically, I need to give the SWTOR devs credit. Odessen has never appeared in any of the mainline media for Star Wars. It's only appeared in extended lore, adventure books, and RPG books before it was in SWTOR. That's the only place. I think it had been in like a few comics and mentioned in a book, if I remember correctly. Like, don't quote me on that, but like the fact that like it's the same thing with Carshion, with the moon we're going to. Carshion only existed in one comic series, and it was never mentioned anywhere outside of that. I have to give them credit. That is awesome of the SWTOR devs to do. It's like I don't agree with the fact that Ashley Rule likes the Acolyte, but I think she's doing a good job at SWTOR. I like the idea of being a saboteur is cool. Yeah, I get that.
What do you mean, like a saboteur?
If you can be like a double agent. You can be like a double agent if you side with the Imp. I think after Iocath, you can choose to be a double agent for the Empire and work for the Republic technically.
Gotcha. Yeah, I mean, yeah, that actually mattered at some point. I did not think that the Iocath stuff mattered. Yeah, because I mean, then again, I sided with the Empire, and I'll probably always side with the Empire, right? And things like that, because I feel like if you can't, because the thing is, it's really funny because Iocath really did open my eyes to something that I didn't even know that was there in the first place. It was probably like one of my very first steps into realizing that like the old Republic probably has like a faction problem, right? Where it's like joining the Republic as an Imperial player doesn't really mean much when you're stuck on the Imperial fleet. When
yes,
right, are on the Imperial faction. Right, and like let's say that you could even like that in that very moment you get to actually transfer factions on your character. Boom, you just took your main character,
Acolyte is absolutely terrible, dude,
and then put it to the other faction and left all of your friends
behind. Not as a Star Wars production, just period.
Right. Did you just go mute? No, there you are. Right, and then so what ends up happening is
I'm muted to respond. I'm muted to respond to chat. So like if you ever see me mute myself, it's just because I'm responding to someone in chat and I don't want to cut you off.
Okay, fair enough. Right, and then so what ends up happening is where are my thoughts going? Oh yeah, that's right. And it's like you should just be friends with any player that's in the game, and then you should just be able to like tank your reputation to join another faction. Like I tank my reputation with the Republic,
no,
I join the
absolutely
Empire, right, and
no,
like vice versa.
I was telling people all of the time, seriously, that's why I did a whole video on it. Like factions in SWTOR are a problem for the universe because now they have to keep manufacturing reasons for us to be fighting when they've already done multiple things where they've made us not fight. And WoW, it's the same thing. It took in vanilla game, it is the Horde versus the Alliance. The next expansion, you guys join up to fight the Burning Legion. Everyone who does factions in the way that WoW and SWTOR does it are doing it wrong. It doesn't work. And I had people in my comment section debating that it's like, oh, but it's baked into the blood of SWTOR. It's baked in because they were copying WoW. That's the only reason why it's baked in. It didn't need to be.
No, I feel like they had a really good recipe with Star Wars Galaxies, and they didn't do it for the sake of being another WoW clone. It's very unfortunate.
Yeah, well, it's because Star Wars Galaxies was a sandbox. I tell people all the time, Galaxies was a completely different game before WoW came out. And then when WoW came out, solely online entertainment was like, frick, copy WoW with combat. And then everyone hated the combat in Galaxies after that. But they kept a lot of the really cool sandbox features. So Galaxies was like this weird, pseudo sandbox theme park RPG with WoW's combat. And it was actually strangely kind of good. But the whole point I had is to pit them against each other. Yes, that's my point. I tell that to people all the time. But here's the thing. You pit the factions against each other, and no game has the balls to keep the conflict going. No game has the balls to just be like, keep them fighting and stop giving them an enemy to team up against. If you get to the point where you're creating an enemy for the factions to team up against, the faction needs to go away from that expansion forward. End of story. Remove it from the game. Because then at that point, it's just an artificial division. That's all it is. It's not real.
It's been an artificial division, right? And the thing is, from what I understand from World of Warcraft, is they actually introduced another neutral race, right? When so many races should have been removed from a particular faction and just been moved into the neutral race category.
Yeah. Favorite playable race for me, it's Sith Pureblood.
That's a good one. I love Sith Pureblood. Sith Purebloods are awesome.
Favorite playable race. That's hard. Because most of my characters are humans, but they're not my favorite.
Damn. My favorite are humans. Human first. Humanity first.
Bro, every one of his characters is part of the Pious Day religion. I'm gonna say probably Twi'leks. Either Twi'leks or Nautilans.
But if we're getting into the question, what would be your favorite race to play? Trandoshan.
Yeah. Put Rishis in the game. Give me a Rishi.
A good Rishi, not the Old Republic Rishi, because the Old Republic.
Yeah. Humans, yes, indeed we are. So wait, Blizzard pulled a fast one via the BFA cinematic trailer teasing the reignition of the faction war, only to yet again have both factions fight a mutual threat as in-game content. Exactly. So like, that's what I mean. Every single time a dev does this in an MMO, they wimp out. No one has the balls to commit to it, and they really freaking need to. It's like, if you're going to have a faction war, don't be a wuss. Have the war stay there. And like, so vanilla SWTOR, having the faction division makes sense in vanilla SWTOR. In 1.0 makes sense. Yeah, exactly. And by the way, gearing in 1.0 way better. That's a hot take. I was like, gearing in the beta, like, no one knows, like, and here's the thing, this is probably like a hot take for me because I'm probably the only one that thinks this. Gearing in 1.0 and gearing in the beta was so much fun. I liked it.
Was that the
planetary commendations?
No, not even planetary commendations. I just remembered like the level 55 commendations, like the blue one, the purple one, right? And then there was like an armor vendor.
Oh, dude, I'm so glad. Like Valtrex, I'm so glad you freaking get it. I'm glad you get it because yeah, dude. Like, and here's the thing. I played WoW back in the day, but I had no idea what I was doing. I remember being at someone's house, and every single time I went over their house, I played WoW, but I had no idea what I was playing, what I was doing. I had no idea what an MMO was. I have no idea. And then I didn't actually play WoW again until Miss of Pandaria. Which is probably why Pandorans are my favorite race. Kid you not. I wish SWTOR would add Duros as a playable race. Me too. Like, they're humanoid enough. Okay, so here's the reason why, like, alien races are hard to do in SWTOR. With the engine that the game works with, what it does is the mouth movements and eye movements and stuff like that are not, well, some of the eye movements are, but most of the mouth movements and eye movements are not hand animated. What they do is they put the dialogue into a piece of software and it does the mouth animations for the dialogue. That's why after every major sentence, your character's face resets to like a neutral face. Because it's like the end of the animation software. So if for it to work, they literally have to do species that are close enough to humanoid to match the mouth shapes. That's why, like, which is funny because, like, I think they should just do what KOTOR 1 and 2 did for all of the alien races. I don't care if the dialogue is loopable. I don't care if the dialogue is looped and like you just need to have like the same facial animations. I just want to play as a different race. I really do. I just want to play as a different race. It's not because it's not being lazy. It's not being lazy. It's just working within your means.
A friend of mine lent me this droid.
I'm putting out there, Cyborg is the weakest race that SWTOR has to offer because it's just humans with tech, with like minimal tech, and it only ever goes on their face, right? But here is the thing, right? I feel like with Zakulans being on the table, they should introduce Zakulans as a race, and then on top of that, completely rework Cyborg. So you could, so if they really want to maintain what their Cyborg currently is, sure, whatever, be lame and keep it around, right? But then rework Cyborgs to be, I know there's this one obscure race in the expanded universe where they're like I remember one of the people at your table was playing as one where they they're like a race that like entirely reworked themselves into like a cybernetic race or whatever.
I know exactly what you're talking. I know exactly what you're talking about. I can't remember the name of the race, but I know. Oh, the ganks.
Yeah. Right. So you have the ganks, but I feel like what a cyborg should be is that I should essentially be able to play a Scorpio.
Oh yeah,
I should look like a droid.
Like here's the thing, like SWTOR has like the leeway and like the breadth to be able to do some actual like really cool stuff with like races and stuff like that. It's like that's why I tell people all the time I really hope this game does good. Yes, also Valthrax, it should just be baked into the human customizations. There literally should just be a cyborg slider. Like if they put out a patch tomorrow and said cyborg race removed, cyborg customization have been moved into the human category, no one would say a thing.
No one would say a thing. And this is coming from someone who complains every goddamn day about the fact that they removed cinematics from Group Finder flashpoints. I hate that. I hate that garbage. It
makes me so mad.
Hot as garbage.
It is so incredibly trash. Like, did you know that they did that, Valtrax? It is like the second or like the third or fourth most viewed video on my channel, me ranting about that change. Because it was so trash. And I did a whole other video about it too, because I was just like, all right, let me get my thoughts in order. Oh yeah, dude. Okay, so here's the thing. Here, like after this fight, I'll tell you exactly how it works, and I'll give you intimate eye contact. Hold on, watch it. Okay, so here's what they did. People complained so much about groups not hitting spacebar enough in flashpoints like Black Talon, Esselis, Foundry, etc. The ones that already have, for the record, the ones that already have had group mechanics stripped out of them to begin with because they all have solo modes and story modes. They were mad that people would not hit spacebar enough, and they literally were just like, I wish we didn't have to do this when we're doing through Group Finder. I just want to run flashpoints in 15 minutes. So if you open veteran mode or master mode flashpoints from the Group Finder, it automatically skips every cinematic in the flashpoint. You don't get a say in it. Just end of story. They're gone. And their whole justification for doing this was for like, oh, we don't want people to waste their time. And then they're just like, oh, well, now you can just do story modes if you want to get the story. I'm like, congratulations, you ripped out the soul of this game. Flashpoints were like the soul of what SWTOR actually was. SWTOR flashpoints were so different from every other MMO dungeon out there that it was almost a selling point. And they talked about it in almost every dev stream, how excited they were about flashpoints. They already ruined it by turning them into story modes and solo modes. Then they did it even worse by removing the fact that if you do veteran modes, you don't even have to worry about group composition at all.
It is a damn conveyor belt. You're 100% right. It is a conveyor belt. It's dumb. It's silly, right? And the thing is like, oh yeah, but like I work a 9-to-5 job, right?
I play something else.
No, hold on, because not only play something else, but it's not like I don't have the time to do this anymore, right? And then the example that was given to me was, it's all like, why? Because it's like, okay, so like a buddy's parents played WoW growing up as they recently got married and also this yada yada, right? And then they started to have kids and they had to work more, and then so they had less time to play, right? And then so they couldn't do all this long form content. It's like, okay, cool, Why do we have to reduce the experience, hasten everything for a player that can no longer play the game that consistently anymore? Let somebody else enjoy what you were able to enjoy. The adventure of leveling up, the fun of like gathering groups, socializing, right? And then
Yeah,
you're destroying
exactly.
the game for like the next player, the most recent players, because you're like, I work a 9 to 5. I need to be able to finish this dungeon in 15 minutes. I don't have an hour to spare. There's no way I can coordinate with my friends, my wife, or even set aside time for myself as a person to be able to say, I'm gonna do a dungeon in an hour, maybe hour and a half, gather my buddies and things like that. Right? Like,
exactly.
God forbid you actually put in the effort to set aside time to do something that you like, except you expect the multi-million-dollar dev team, right, to hasten the experience, trim it, and I don't want to say deep-load, but just completely alter the experience because you chose to take on more responsibilities in your life. The game is not supposed to respond to your responsibilities of your life. It's supposed to respond to the buttons you hit on your keyboard.
Yeah, my whole thing about the changes to flashpoints is just more. It's just like I work a 2 to 10 p.m. job and I can't sympathize with those people.
That's really funny.
That's actually funny, but the fact that I was thinking about something about this is one of the things about them being like, oh no, SWTOR is not an MMO anymore. It's a pseudo MMO with a single player game attached to it. It's like, no, screw you. The MMO component was here first. That's just what it was. You don't get to come along later and then take a dump on the devs that came before you that wanted to make this game an MMO. And I get it. I understand. People were just mad that they didn't just get a KOTOR 3. Well, guess what? This is what we got now. Don't try to change the game into something that you want and take a dump on everyone else's good time. I play this game for it to be an MMO. I don't like the fact it's a single player RPG. I don't like it. The one thing I've seen is that SWTOR videos that irritate me more is the recent updates. The game has increased the use of KOTOR style dialogue scenes with lacks of player voice acting. Here's the thing, I understand what you're saying with those, but the reason why it's like that is because it's budget constraints. It's not that they're lazy. They all want to do those cutscenes, but they're a smaller team now at a smaller studio and they don't have the budget. Those cutscenes are expensive. Voice actors are expensive. And as much as I want them back, I can give them a pass on that. If it starts to get excessive, that's different. If they start to replace actual real cutscenes with those like cutscenes that should be fully interactive and stuff like that with those, I'm right there with you. But I can forgive the KOTOR style cutscenes for budget constraints. MMORPGs are especially meant to take time and give you a long starting trip. No, they are. I just talked about that in my video I just made about MMOs being for casuals. The casuals don't pay the most of your bills. Maybe they pay, they buy the most from the cash shop, so maybe they do a little bit, they do more on that thing, but they do not. MMOs are made by the people who treat the game like a job. And people hate it people hate that I said that, but it's so freaking true. That's not bad, man.
We have a single player RPG, and that's coming from a fan of KOTOR. You're just playing Baldur's Gate then?
No. Here's the thing. I prefer, I get what you're saying. I really do. I get what you're saying. And the only thing about it, I'm right there with you. Ooh, touchy.
This ship is a maze. Guess it's perfect for a hideout.
Or an ambush. Keep your guard up.
Don't worry. I've got your back.
I've already given you more.
I believe it's a myth too.
And I can get the work done faster if I have the stims.
The price for those enhanced stims has gone up. So, if you want them that badly, you'll... Intruders!
We can't let him get away!
No, it's like, and see, here's the thing. I'm right there with you on the casuals don't play the bills because because casuals don't stay. They're tourists. Like casuals come along and play SWTOR, and then they move on to other games. For example, like I was just watching this streamer who didn't know this game existed, started playing on Star Wars Day, and has only played it a few times since then and hasn't gone back since. She's a tourist. She's not the core audience. She's a tourist. And here's the thing, tourists are fine. Tourists are fine, but you cannot cater to them because tourists don't stay. They don't stick around. They don't stay for the core MMO experience.
Yeah, unfortunately not.
And people take that as if I'm like, I don't want new people in the game. No, you idiots. I want new people in the game. I want new people in the game that want to play the game for what it is. Light side, dark side, neutral. Which word do you prefer to play or watch? Neutral. Most of my characters are neutral. Most of my characters are neutral or slightly tilted towards the dark side, but most of the time they're neutral.
I tend to be a neutral character, not because it's so like, I think the light side's too dogmatic and the dark side's too intense. No, I'm the equivalence of a belligerent ape, and I like being a mercenary bounty hunter, non-sensitive type.
It's because he's Cuban. He still has he still has that a little bit in him.
Right.
I had a joke there, and it's gone now.
I really don't know where you were going with that. I'm so sorry.
No, it's okay, dude.
Right. Either way, it's like I'm just never the mystical sword. There's never a game that I play where I'm like, oh yeah, I want to do magic. Like it even goes back. It's like for me, like as far as like Kingdom Hearts 1. Right, where like magic is probably arguably one of the most like critical elements of the game, and I kind of like forsake it except for like outside of heals, right? And then and I just go with like put all the stats into strength, damage, crit rating, defense, because defense means more life, and more life means I get to stay in the fight longer and I can take more damage.
You get to beat people up more.
Yeah, it's like I could just, smash my forehead against the issue until the issue is no more. It's like I do terrible with every single fourth sense like magic class in any game. You could ask anyone.
Well, and Valtrex made a good point. Proof hardcores keep games alive. Private servers. No casual would go out of their way to host an online server for a whole niche community and play a dead game.
Yeah.
Yep.
100%. I mean, look at the WildStar community. They have their private server still kicking around. And like, look at all the World of Warcraft private servers.
Yeah, and here's the thing, like a lot of the private servers got shut down for WoW, and there's still but there's still people running around playing. I respect neutral, but I prefer playing a character who is either hardline light side or dark siders. I get that. Like, unironically, so, like, I have a,
Get back here!
Ras!
Oh,
enough.
I slipped on ice.
Yeah, you didn't read the wet floor sign.
No, that's actually kind of funny.
Yeah.
Perhaps you should stay your hand next time, yes?
Oh no, slippery. Ow. Oh yeah, stay near the heaters. I gotcha. Ow.
Yeah, but hover your mouse over those signs.
Wait to the sign. Caution. I said. I literally just had a forehead moment.
Yeah, like Star Wars can be really funny when it wants to be.
Well, and like, you know what's funny? Like no matter the problems that SWTOR has, I still do have to give it to like the dev team for this game. I seriously do think, I really do think that SWTOR is probably the best Star Wars game ever made. what are the best Star Wars experiences ever made? Like, it's like, I will still take KOTOR 1 and 2 over this, but like, when you're talking about like a distilled down like Star Wars experience, it's hard to beat Star Wars: The Old Republic. It really is. I tell you what, Outlaws definitely isn't. That game pissed me off.
Outlaws is bad.
Outlaws pissed me right off to the point where I was recording content for it, and I got to a point where I laughed and I just uninstalled. My wife got so mad at me. Well, I don't think she got mad, but she was just like,
Does he want us to catch him?
SWTOR, yes, it's top 3. I spent $70 on Outlaws, and I only played it, I don't know, in total 4 hours.
You should have grabbed him. He's more trouble than he's worth.
The thing is that even I chastise you for buying the game because I was like, it's just not worth it. You're like, no, I'm gonna do it for content. I'm gonna juice the game for content. Never juiced it for content.
Because literally playing the game hurt my brain so much that I couldn't juice it for content. I really couldn't. I'm making a male life-size Sith pure building prisoner with an assassin combat style. My secondary main is a dark side mirror looking Jedi Knight with a guardian combat style. That's actually awesome, dude.
Male lightside pure blood inquisitor. Oh, okay, with an assassin combat style. Yeah, that's actually pretty cool. I never really did a. Actually, no, that's a lie. I did do a light side inquisitor once. It was all right. I definitely like the evil experience for an inquisitor a lot better. I feel like the story flows a bit more strongly, right?
See, yes, you're right. I feel that. I feel the same way.
Right. When it came to the warrior, I thought had like a bit more of a dynamic to it, where it's like you were kind of like turning towards the light and you were kind of pulling away from the Emperor, because like a lot of the what do you call this? A lot of the Sith Inquisitor stuff, light side, is more so like you're doing it out of your own volition. I don't think you're really doing it out of like the greater good, or it's like, oh, I believe in light side. You.
Oh no, no. The Sith Inquisitor storyline is definitely very like it's like even if you're doing it light side, it's very much like a power fantasy.
That too.
Like it's like, and like I think that's one thing about the Inquisitor storyline that I think is really, really good, is because there isn't another storyline that gives you the feeling of being the underdog, gaining followers, gaining a power base, and then unleashing that power base on your enemies, and then humiliating him in front of his friends.
There's also that.
Bro, Outlaws, it was like, I hope you mean Outlaws, not Jedi Outcast. Jedi Outcast was Manny. Yeah, but Outlaws was so bad, dude. Like,
Unlimited.
When I get my computer built, I might do a live playthrough of that game again. I gotta get some value out of it. Oh, that wasn't what you meant. Yeah, I'm gonna get.
I need one more graffiti for this dynamic encounter and a couple more kills. Oh, I need to kill the recruiters. Take that, Black Sun recruiter. You won't fool me with a pension plan.
Like, okay, so unironically, is there any like lore subject in SWTOR that you wish you knew more about? Because I'm gonna tell people this game has more lore than you think. Like,
that's a lot of lore.
I'm gonna tell you. Did you know the Cantina band has lore in this game?
Waiting for chat on that one because like you've told me before, so I can't even pretend to be surprised.
Yeah, no, you can't. I think most of my lore discussions I've had have been with you.
Yeah, don't wait for me to be your voice chat for little surprises like that. Like we talk way too often about lore.
Yeah, I think I gave him I think I gave him kind of like a lore inferiority complex a little bit because he thought he knew a lot until he met me.
Yeah, I denied it for like years. I was like, no, I could go band from band with this guy, and I kind of did for a while. But then I fell off Star Wars because of Disney, and then he just kept on at it. And now I have the inferiority complex. I'm like, nah. He
One of my favorite
SWTOR show.
He took that crown post show. One of my favorite SWTOR hot takes, I'm assuming the hot take, is that I think the dark side Imperial agent should never ally with Darth Jadis.
I've only played like Agent once, and I can't even remember it.
I don't know what you want from me.
Cussing in Man. Oh wait, time out. He just cussed in Mandoa. That's awesome.
Oh really? Is that what they're saying? Because I used to know.
Yeah.
That's awesome. That's so hilarious. What do you say? Is it like? Tell me what the equivalent of it is.
It's basically like you effing bitch.
Nice. That's awesome.
I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure that's what it is.
You need these sims, don't you? They're all yours if you help us.
But man, I should probably like make a whole new character, play like Agent Darkseid, and then see where that takes me.
Oh, absolutely.
Because like I kind of want to know what you mean, Count
You got
Drake.
what you wanted. If you lie to us, you're dead. Understand?
I do think Light Side Bounty Hunter is great. I kind of love the humor in there, right? I just like really enjoyed.
What happened
I don't even want to say being a Mandalorian. Jesus Christ, that's smacking.
Wait, 1 sec. Oh, he has a cybernetic eye. I just realized that.
I could also snag some tech from the Dreadnought to help Shay.
Dude, I can hear the smacking of your lips.
Moves around too much. I send them stuff
For
through
the
a broker,
munching.
but I don't know
I am munching.
What happened to Malgus? Is he still with Shay?
So scan guard
Last I
versus
heard,
Senate guards.
two of them don't go
There's a Senate
anywhere without
guard.
the other.
And what does a Chakar like you get out of helping the two of them?
Have you seen Malgus? I mean, really
God,
taking
left
a
the
good
area.
look at him?
But I didn't because like the thing is, it's like I get it. Like the mercenaries of the Old Republic era are more than like, or like most of the time like Mandalorians and things like that. And there was like the whole story attached to it, right? But truth be told, I don't even want to be a Mandalorian. I just want to be a mercenary. I want to be a gun for hire, right? And then I don't think that between the light side and the good side of the Mandalorian quest line, because I'm pretty sure it would be like light side bounty hunter would be that you more so abide by the Mandalorian code versus like doing the renegade options and probably like being more akin to Boba Fett, right? Like that solo gun dude. But like I really don't get that, right? From the renegade option, so I kind of just stick to the light side, right? Because it has like a lot more like friendlier options, obviously because it's light side, but more so in the sense of like you become a lot more agreeable as a character and to those around you as well. You get to interact with them more rather than like being a dark-sided individual and just getting kind of left alone, right? But the way that I play my character on the Old Republic, right, who started off as a bounty hunter, now is a trooper because of the the dual class spec, is just like your just your high-end mercenary, right? I just like that kind of I can't find another word for it, but like that kind of grunt fantasy, which it's something that I do like.
Hold on, I have to decide whether I'm going to kill this guy, send him to the Empire, send him to the Mandos. Go with the Mandalorians.
Other hot take is that I think that the Republic troopers and Mandalorian bounty hunters should be either human or cyborg, right?
No. Here's the thing about the troopers.
I'll get this shovel
like especially pub side. You gotta remember the troopers are mostly Republic citizens.
Look,
so the Republic does have it at this point. It's been about 2,000 years since the Republic has had like a weird crusade against aliens, but like the aliens are part of Republic culture at this point. So aliens would absolutely join up on the trooper side on the Republic side. That's just a fact. You would have aliens in the Republic military. Mandalorians. I'm sorry, go on. What were you gonna say?
No, I was gonna say it's all like that's a very imperial thought you had for the Republic.
Yeah, I know, but Mandalorians less likely to have aliens, but there would still be aliens. Also, the Mandalorians and bounty hunters should never be a light side character. They should only be either dark side or neutral. Okay, so fun fact: in pre-production for the game, like, and I believe they had it in alpha. I wasn't an alpha tester, but there were some people who were. There was originally 3 factions for this game. There was dark side, light side, and then there was like underworld, and smugglers and bounty hunters were going to be underworld characters, but they scrapped it and then just had 2 faction systems. So that means that they had to put one or the other on either side. So they put smugglers on the Republic side and bounty hunters on the Empire side, which is why their stories are the stories that seem the most disconnected from the Republic and Imperial politics. It's
that
like
makes a lot of sense.
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
Yeah, if you go and play the Republic, if you go and play the smuggler storyline, it is very disconnected from Republic politics. And if you play the Mandalorian, if you play the bounty hunter storyline, it is very, very, very disconnected from Imperial politics. And that's the reason why. The stories were written because they were part of their own faction. Oh wait, Hot Takes Malgus is just Darth Bane but earlier in more ways than one. I think Malgus is Darth Bane but better. Unironically, I hate Bane. I am of the.
I feel like you're gonna catch a lot of flack for that.
I don't give an F, dude. I don't care. I am not a fan of Bane. I'm a fan of Revan and Malik. I'm not a fan of Bane because I feel like they
A snowstorm interfered with their comms channels.
Hold on.
The weather cleared, but we never regained contact. I've been stubbornly attempting to re-establish contact to no avail.
Say it with your chest. Call Bane a slur.
To us by the Empire. If we don't find
I can't. He's a human.
It could mean trouble. But recovering the team is still a secondary priority. If they did find what remains of the Emperor's fortress, we must find it as well. No matter the cost.
Chat, this is going to be very much against my morals as a human and a human player. Give me a human-based slur.
Smooth skin. No, that's out of Fallout. I gotta come up with something better than that.
I won't give you flack, but I don't agree on the broad spectrum.
Okay. The modern Sith, the Sith that we know, are basically following the model set forward by one of the original Sith, Naga Sadow. Naga Sadow was one of the first Sith that basically were like, no, the Sith don't need to be hiding. They don't need to be secret. They don't need to be secret. They need to be conquering. They need to be out. They need to be out in the galaxy, taking stuff by force, by overwhelming force. That's what Sith are bred to do. But everyone before them basically was like, nope, we don't need to. We just need to gain our power in the shadows. We need to gain our power in the shadows, hide from the Republic, because the area of space they're in was called the Stygian Caldera. There was no way to get in there. The hyperspace lane was very hard to navigate. So the Sith grew in power by themselves. Only when Naga Sadow defeated Ludo Kresh did the Great Hyperspace War start, and then the Sith start being conquerors. That is like the Sith in Star Wars: The Old Republic are following the model of Naga Sadow of building power bases, consolidating power, and conquering. Bane threw literally 2,000 years of Sith history out the window.
Just to answer Drake right quick, for me it's Mako because I'm such a Mako simp and I've like almost never romanced another companion ever. I kind of was simping for Lana Beniko only because I do remember that during the time that Lana Beniko was like introduced, there was like no more content for like Mako or any of the original companions anymore. So like just having a new romance available was like fascinating, and then she became a companion, and then and like so much more involved and evolved character that I just started feeling bad romancing this character, because I'm like, no, my character would never leave Mako behind like that, and like he would never cheat on her, and also
I'm not gonna leave my wife behind.
I'm not gonna leave my wife behind, even though she like never talks to me anymore, and like, cause like the devs don't the devs gagged my wife and will never let her speak again. Like I'm still waiting on the Mako date night stuff, right? And then
no, for real.
yeah,
no, for real. You meet Bane. You meet Bane in the
you,
street. Cheese.
right?
It's on site.
For the
You meet Bane in the. You meet Darth Bane in the
romances,
streets. It's on
really
site.
like
Take him out.
Twi'lek, Major Onra.
Major Henri. Yeah,
Henri.
Like, okay, so first of all, seeing an Imperial, seeing an alien in the Empire with the rank of Major is to be looked at as awesome in the first place. He did, but he did not without reason. The Dark Brotherhood he was incorporated into was the bastardized the Sith structure even more. You know, he did with the Rule of Two. The Brotherhood of Darkness was a Sith communism. Oh no, for real? I don't like the Brotherhood of Darkness either. Like seriously, the best thing for the Sith to have done was they needed another Naga Sadow. They needed someone with the balls to do what Naga Sadow did. Build a power base in secret, away from everyone else, and then eliminate his rivals with it. That's what that generation of Sith needed. But instead we got Bane. Someone who was just like, maybe if we go back to before the second great, maybe we go back to what happened directly after the second great schism, and the Sith were in secret and hiding, then we'll win. I'm like, gotcha. Win by being a bitch.
Okay. Also, I'm gonna put a cork on this right now. The Mandalorian and Grogu debuts at 58% on Rotten Tomatoes.
Ooh. Oh yeah. No, yeah, Palpatine's part of the Rule of Two. I don't like. And here's the thing. Okay. First of all, that's I heard about that.
Yeah, but this is rough and pepperonis.
I guarantee Mandalorian and Grogu won't break 100 million. Maybe global.
They'll lose money again.
No, they're gonna lose money. I guarantee they're gonna lose money. But no, Palpatine falls down the same path that the early Sith Lords pre-Naga Sadow, and the same path that Valkorion fell down. They were afraid of death. They were afraid of something coming after them. They were afraid of not being around to get more power. That's why Valkorion failed. That's why Palpatine failed, and that's why the Rule of Two failed. I don't like the Rule of Two. I don't even really like Palpatine. Here's the thing.
That's a hot take.
I don't. Okay, so here's the thing. Palpatine's a good character. I don't think he's a good Sith. No. Okay, here's the thing. Palpatine is such a bad Sith that he pulled up on Korriban to ask ancient Sith, the ancient Sith Force ghosts for wisdom, and they tried to kill him.
I mean, okay, all right. I'm gonna put it into a different perspective for you. If you were napping for like the last 3,000 plus years, right, and then all of a sudden some like wizardism old man like rolls up, knocking on your door, right? Like I'm pretty sure the spirits of the dead were like, "Oh, que susto," right? And then they just kind of woke up and it's like, "Oh, intruder," right? Like I'm gonna express my fucking my first Sith right in self-defense, right?
I'm gonna pop a hole in that. Frida Nad was asleep for 1,000 years and still talked to Exar Kun.
I'm sorry, what was that?
Frida Nad was asleep for 1,000 years and still took time to talk to Exar Kun and then lead him to Korriban. I think Vitiate. Hold on, wait. I think Vitiate is cooler than Palps, but I wouldn't say I don't like Sidious. Okay, when I say I don't like Sidious, this is from a my Sith characters, if they saw Palpatine, they would call him a bitch and try to kill him. From an in-universe standpoint, I don't like Sidious and I don't like Palpatine. His whole thing is a character, different story. I love him.
Valthrax is so right. Exar Kun was not only more charming, but I'm pretty sure he was better. Like he was also better looking. So what would you rather have, like this stud of a man at the end of your tomb bed, or like some wrinkly ball sack with piercing yellow eyes? Like you tell me.
No, okay.
When you pry open the stone tomb, right, or which you've been resting in for like the past couple thousand years, what would you rather be woken up by? I think Valthrax is onto something here.
No, you're right. Your personal favorite is Darth Nihilus. You know what? I like Nihilus. Nihilus gets points because he's scary. I don't give him much credit as a Sith though.
I love Nihilus though. I think.
But here's it. No, here
Nihilus is just so cool, right? And
okay, so
I feel like he was just a precursor, like a prototype to what like Abeloth is. Basically, like, you know, this monstrous entity.
Well, in a way, but okay. So no one say anything in chat because he hasn't played KOTOR 2. He hasn't played KOTOR 2, so no one spoil it in chat. No one say anything. Keep it silent.
I know. I have
like he hasn't.
I know it's sacrilege.
It's a little like it's like I bought him KOTOR 1 and 2, so he still has to play it. My personal favorite Jedi is Kazdan Paratus. Kazdan Paratus was cool. I like Kazdan Paratus, but no, okay. So I don't really count. I'm gonna do it, Batman. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it, Joker. Don't do it. Nihilus as a Sith, he counts for the sheer fact that he uses the dark side, and he had a Sith master. Not gonna go into details. He counts for that, but the avenue of how he became what he was, I don't think he counts. And I don't think Scion counts either. But that doesn't mean I don't think they're cool. Edgar Sanchez, welcome to the chat. How you doing? That is just like, that is literally just my thing. And remember, that's not me saying I don't like KOTOR 2. KOTOR 2 is like my Mount Rushmore of Star Wars games. It is up there. Like, it's so, like, it's on my Mount Rushmore of Star Wars games, and I keep trying to indoctrinate, like, you know what it's like to try to get a freaking Gen Z person to play basically a D&D, a 2003, 2004 D&D simulator? They hate it. Not enough bass boosted reverb farts. It doesn't, like, there's no default dancing on enemies' corpses enough for them to sit down and play KOTOR. And
no. Oh, KOTOR. I thought you meant SWTOR for a second, right?
No.
I'm like slash style on corpses.
I'm talking about KOTOR 1 and 2, and I'm not putting the Kindled. I'm not putting you in that category. I'm talking about people like Bretobot.
Yeah,
he's like 22 and like doesn't have the attention span for. It's not even like it's like pseudo turn-based combat. Like, it's like, I actually am happy that KOTOR is getting a remake. I really am. I hope that, and like, because the only aspect of KOTOR that does need to be updated. Least favorite Jedi is Farfalla. My least favorite Jedi is Master Varuk.
I think my least favorite Jedi is Kiadi Mundi.
It's because, is it because, I don't know. I almost said an incorrect lore thing, and then I would have to delete my channel.
He's just a general dick.
He's not. He's a. What do you mean?
Like, I just okay. Like this. I just remember just basing it off that, like, that he is just a general like butthole. Like, I don't remember why. I remember reading something. Like,
is it because he wanted to remove Palpatine from office?
No, absolutely not. Right, but it's more like I remember like reading a couple things about him. I'm like, oh, that's very butthole of him, right? And then, you know, I'd be like, oh, he's a dick. He's an asshole, right?
What's left of it? No matter.
And then
they left in a hurry from the look of things.
That's it. I just left off that. I haven't looked back into that lore
useful.
for so long. I just remember just not liking him as a Jedi.
My favorite Sith in SWTOR between Barriss and Jadis. Malgus, the guy on the box. Like, actually, you know what? Like, Mars is a close contender, but I like Malgus. He's on the box.
That's also very fair. Malgus is such a good one, but I feel like Malgus is obviously going to be picked because he's on the box. For characters that are not on the box, Mar. For characters that are definitely on the box, Malgus all the way.
I will say this. Listen, Malgus killed the Jedi Battlemaster at age 18. Think about that.
Darth Barris goes to Dunkin' Donuts every morning, changing my mind.
Oh no, he definitely goes to Dunkin' Donuts every morning.
Okay, I won't give it to you for Pong Krell. Pong Krell is actually such a goated guy because he cares for his clones, right? And that's probably like some of the most reasons you probably hear as to why he's pretty cool. But like when you have clone troopers calling
no Pong Krell is the Basilisk four-handed guy that murdered his clones. You're thinking of God, a Plo Koon.
Oh my, all right, that's it.
Like I figured, like when you said like, oh, Pong Krell really cares for the clones, I'm like, haha, he's memeing, and then he kept going, and there wasn't even a chuckle. I was like, oh, he's getting
You're red-handed. I totally confuse those names.
It's okay. They both start with P. They both start with P. It's okay.
I probably gave Falthrax a heart attack on that one.
It's just like Pong Krell really cared about clones. Smash cut to.
You're all abominations. Or whatever the line was.
Jesus Christ, that was a whole thing. That was hilarious. Oh my God, are we getting use out of like Gree event stuff outside of the Gree event? Okay, cool.
Make our task easier.
Remember how many we've talked so many had so many conversations about how we would do a Star Wars MMO. And I swear to God, I have to do it on a live stream one day. I have to straight up like pop out like a whiteboard.
But I did suspect that some of my colleagues harbored similar convictions.
That wouldn't be a bad idea. I feel like that'd be fun.
Like the thing was like I would probably like it'd be a long stream because the discussion would be long. The aspects of it would be like really in depth, and I'd probably be arguing with people. Mar is also up there for me. Like Mar is up there for me because he's pragmatic.
I won't deny that Malgus's actions.
Yeah, that's why I like Mar. He's a very pragmatic man. He was like an actually tamed version of Malgus.
Yeah, but he was very dangerous.
Partnership with Theron, the creation of the Alliance.
It's strange to think of Malgus having any role in the Alliance.
Actually, the worst Jedi are any Jedi in the Acolyte that is not Yoda. I mean, that was.
And Ki-Adi-Mundi. Yeah, well, okay. So if there is any Star Wars that Disney has done, that deserves to be nuked from canon, it's the freaking Acolyte. The Acolyte was so bad. The Acolyte was so bad. My wife is a new Star Wars fan. She did not see Star Wars until she started dating me, and before that, it was her friend who is the most horrible person in the universe. She took her to go see Episode 9 in theaters. It was the first Star Wars movie she'd ever seen, and she doesn't remember any of it, which is very, very just a review of the sequel trilogy in itself. But my wife, we were halfway through Episode 9, and she was like, I don't want to watch this anymore. But she got halfway through that, but by the time she got to the end of the Acolyte, she was stunned silent by how bad it was. She is a newbie fan. She does not have. Yeah, I know, right? Episode 9. She's in chat, by the way.
I'm just putting it out there. I remember I watched 9 with my buddy, and we came out like out of the theater in the middle of the night. We just kind of like left in silence, and then when we got back to like his place, we actually had to like sit out like in the front yard, like right next to the street, and just contemplate in like the silence of night to like how bad the film was. Right, we just kind of looked on over to like downtown, and we were like, wow, we really wasted money on that, didn't we?
Absolute waste of money. And the thing is, like, I feel bad. Like it's like I was so against going to see episode 9 that wait, cutscene. Conversation's over. Cutscene. Because I have to see if this is the one I was right about. And I turned the music off for this too, so hold on.
I'm just gonna watch this last cutscene with you, and then I gotta bail.
The Emperor's fortress. Once Vitiate's seat of power. Then briefly in the hands of Darth Malgus. The Dark Council extinguished his new empire before it began.
Everyone says Lana looks weird in that outfit I put her in, but I love it.
You're just weird to be in this general environment with that outfit, but I'll be quiet.
For real. You're not wrong. So, unironically, like, hold on, Darth Valtrax was like, babe, Valtrax says, Lass, if you're reading this on behalf of everyone, as God is my witness, I'm so sorry you're subjected to that for you as your start. Because you saw episode 9 first. She said thank you. Show my fiance a new hope first. That's how me and the wife started. Like I started her from episode 4, and then we made it all the way through the sequel trilogy.
But yeah, all right, your cutscene's over, right? This is where I gotta bail. You're gonna enjoy this part. I enjoyed it, right? I thought it was very interesting because you know where you are, right?
Oh yeah, I'm in the False Emperor.
Yeah, you're in the False Emperor, right? And then yeah, it was actually really nice coming back here, being able to see like the inner guts of like the station, all this sort of good stuff. You're gonna enjoy all this sort of stuff, right? But it was amazing talking to chat, being around with you, right? And just just doing this, right? But I gotta scram. I gotta get up for work and all that jargon.
Yeah, go ahead and do your thing, dude. Have a good night.
Yeah. Good night.
I'm not sure.
She also said good night too.
We know what happened to the droid.
Good night.
But where's the rest of the survey team?
They must have gone further into the station.
All right. Love talking with that guy. Someone owes an apology for the villainy. Oh yeah, no, for real. Now she'll get an apology from that person.
Did the droid open that door?
I don't see how it could have. Ginley Karaka. He was a member of the survey team.
Oh, what's this?
On loan from the Reclamation Service. They won't be happy about this.
I still think it's funny that the Imperial Reclamation Service's acronym is IRS.
A descent cable.
Woo! But ironically, kind of fun. I don't know why, but that's so fun. Ooh. New enemies. Are there new enemies? I don't remember these guys. My fiance and I are watching Ahsoka show now. I haven't seen Ahsoka. I got 5 minutes into it, and then I had to turn it off because I laughed so hard, and I just haven't had a chance to go back and finish watching it. I heard that the show isn't trash, it's just really mid. And, but I'm trying not to let that determine my review of it. I want to give it a watch, because I like Ahsoka. I'm excited to see her, reaction to episode 5 of Ahsoka. Oh yeah, like I heard about that. I heard there's something cool about Ahsoka. But right now, what is it? We're supposed to be watching Clone Wars, and she wants to watch the movies again. But we're trying to make our way through Clone Wars, but we got distracted by anime. And like, not gonna lie, we have a bunch of shows we're actually currently watching. Like we're watching The Rookie, you know, outside of Star Wars. We're currently watching an anime called Keijo, and we have to watch Clone Wars. Well, I'm excited for her to watch Clone Wars. Mostly because I know how she's going to react to the hey, can I not click the data pad? What the frick? I know how she's going to react to the oh wait, oh I missed one. I know how she's going to react to the end of season 7 of Clone Wars. Like I know the last two episodes of Clone Wars are gonna get her.
It was here Malgus found ways to merge the Empire's technology with the ancient Rakata elements from the
like we went to go see Project,
I've
like
got
babe, what?
on the foundry, but I haven't even assembled the file index yet. Outstanding work.
What happened?
No, sir, you don't understand. I think.
Oh, I know, right? I was I know, right? I was fumbling. I was absolutely fumbling the bag. Like we went to go see Project Hail Mary and she cried at least 3 times watching that movie.
It wants us to go deeper, but I
Say what?
think we need to leave, sir. Agreed, Destin. The way back. It won't last.
Ugly cried. Ugly cried. She was like she was like emotionally invested in the sentient rock. I already showed my fiance all of Clone Wars, Rebels, Mandalorian, and the Book of Boba Fett. She's seen the Mandalorian. She's even seen season 3. We both watched season 3, and we've already said we're gonna go see Mandalorian and Grogu, but we're just not gonna spend money on it. Oh, Valtrex, you're going to bed? Yeah, dude, do your thing. Thanks for coming and hanging out, man. Always appreciate it. I really hope I'm not getting like a oh dude, oh thank you very much for the super chat, man. You have a good night. Thank you. All right, yeah, dude, $15, you're freaking sick. Love you, man. You're awesome. I don't know why my alert box isn't going off. It's right there. Maybe it's not linked to my YouTube. I'll figure it out.
There he is. Dr. Faris Bellisk. No power in the terminal, but there is a data spike.
Such purpose in power, in raw strength, the tools of conquest and victory.
Well, this is old Malgus.
Who aspire to lead us, sate themselves on the scraps of recognition the Emperor allows, when we could take everything.
He must have recorded this when he occupied the space station, at the advent of his rebellion.
Based.
He seems so sure of himself.
That's because he's right!
It's difficult not to get swept up in what he's saying.
I can't see how. Not to the lengths his followers would go, at least.
As you were, a thrall to his whims.
Ooh, new Malgus.
Slave to the never-ending pursuit of power that he would never grant. Like you, I thought I had the answers. I believed I walked a path of self-determination. I believed I could break the hold he had over us all.
Okay.
But I failed to...
Was he speaking to someone?
will never see victory. The infighting, the Republic, they are distractions, preoccupations, all to keep us from knowing what you knew. If all have power, then it is true strength that prevails. To lay the foundation of chaos necessary for such a thing to happen. How it must have hurt to have finally found the purpose for your work, only for him to...
What's happening?
What? Cyborgs? What the frick? I saw their eyes. I also started watching the stuff with my fiance that is not Star Wars, like My Hero Academia. We're halfway through season 4, Death Note. There's some that would, like, oh man, dude, like I haven't seen Death Note in years. Like it's been so long since I watched Death Note.
Quite as dead as we thought, unfortunately.
Let's see, what tech sorcery was that?
Here, this will help.
This has to do with something with Darth Null, right? Like this has to be something that she found because Malgus was talking about what he was talking about has to do with Darth Null. This is what it is. Because like you know it's like we already know what the device, the holocron and the device do. They look for force sensitives that the Empire and the Sith.
They must have tried to escape deeper into the station.
Like force users that the Empire and the Republic just completely looked over. And it activates latent force sensitivity. So is Malgus's whole plan to grant force sensitivity to the galaxy to filter out people who are sucky and keep the strong? Okay, that makes sense. Girl Meets World, we're halfway through season 3, and we're watching it since I showed her Boy Meets World. Okay, so I must have fallen asleep, and I must have fallen asleep in all those years where those shows were on TV because I didn't watch Boy Meets World. I didn't watch Girl Meets World. You would like to adjust a cosmetic adjustment for Layla? What you complaining about my fit? Are you complaining about my fit? Freckles? I mean, like there actually might be a thing for that. I'm pretty sure. I gave her a beauty mark, but the freckles would make her look cute. Little beauty mark mole. Mwah. One of my characters has freckles already too, like Liara. My sniper agent, she has freckles.
I don't think we're alone.
I feel it too. A presence, indistinct, everywhere but faint.
Ooh, there you are. I was looking up. Jumped right on Lana. I don't think I'll get to the end of 7.8 tonight. I'll do another stream though. Favorite anime? Mobile Suit Gundam 00. Mobile Suit Gundam 00. So before I started making like Star Wars YouTube videos and stuff like that, my first YouTube video was uploaded October 25th, 2008, and it was an AMV for Star Wars. I got my start on YouTube making AMVs, just making anime music videos. I was like taking clips to my favorite songs and editing them together. I did one for Mobile Suit Gundam 00. It's my favorite anime ever.
Or someone.
My favorite anime ever. I don't really talk about it, believe it. Like, there are a lot of people, like, online that don't know that's how I got my start. And I was, in, like, 2007, 2006, I was in, like, a, no, I think it was 2008. When did Kanye interrupt Taylor Swift at the MTV Music Awards? If anyone besides my wife is even here that remembers that, when that happened. I'm old, okay? Like, I was in a parody music video involving that, and I'm so bad in it. But my mom showed it to everyone, and I hated it. I've actually been, like, pretty sure that, like, if reach a sub goal on, like, Twitch or YouTube, or like a membership goal, I will release that video, and I will get my friend that I made it with to come on, and we'll talk about it. Because we actually have not talked about it since, like, 2007, 2008. That's the last time me and him have talked about it. And actually, I haven't talked to him in a minute. But we were neighbors. We lived across the street from each other. And then I started making YouTube videos not long after. Hold on. Like, hold on. After let me kill this guy, and I will. Hold on. I'm not pulling it up on stream, but I'm gonna try to find the video because I know it's out here somewhere. Oh boy. I think it is out here. Put the music back on. Hold on, let me see. Oh, Jesus. Let me see. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, no. February 8th, 2010. That's when this was upgraded. That's when this was uploaded. Oh, God. So it's just 2 years after I uploaded my first YouTube video. Oh, man. So my timeline was all off. It was 16 years ago. So if I ever reach, like, a big sub goal on, like, Twitch or YouTube, I will release that. Mine is Star Wars Visions, but if you don't count that, I would probably say between Death Note, Haiku, Naruto, My Love Story, and The Dangers in My Heart. I'm watching One Piece. I'm on episode 329. I also enjoy Yu-Gi-Oh! And the Pokemon animes. Those are really good. Those are pretty good. I never watched Yu-Gi-Oh! Or Pokemon when I was growing up because my parents hated fun. And they wanted to ensure that they knew I wasn't the fun one. When I was in elementary school, so I never got to watch Pokemon or Yu-Gi-Oh! Or anything like that. I didn't actually watch my first anime till, like, 2005, 2004. I think it was 2004. Because I remember coming home from school and watching it. And my first anime was Zoids. I love the heck out of some Zoids, man. Hold on, because I can't remember. I'm pretty sure my wife has seen it, but I'm gonna send it to her on Discord so she knows what video I'm talking about. You guys give me money, and I will release the Birdface Epstein files. And by Epstein files, I mean an embarrassing YouTube music video I was in. I wasn't just in, I was featured. Yep, she remembers it. And she can attest to how embarrassed I feel from this video. Give me your credits. Oop. Are we getting somewhere? Ooh, we are getting somewhere. Okay, so what is this? My first anime, or at least the one I supposed to remember, was Death Note. Oh, okay.
This must be one of Vitiat's many vaults. It should have been securely sealed.
Something or someone wanted us to find this place.
God, the Inquisitor voice actor is so good. Oh, there's the Rakata Mine Prison. There it is.
Malgus found a way inside.
Sometime after he escaped the Meridian Complex, by the look of things.
Why didn't he take the mine prison? Can he not take it?
I've seen a device like this on Tatooine.
A Rakatan mine trap, designed to imprison a being's mind for hundreds of years, or even millennia.
For those of you who haven't played KOTOR, KOTOR was the first time we saw one of these.
Perhaps. Malgus sought someone inside the prison.
Can we find out who it is?
Good night, and
Yes,
good night. I'm glad you
not
stopped by,
without
man.
risk. Whoever is inside this prison will wish to escape, and they will try to claim your body to do it. Your connection to the Force will only do so much. I will do what I can to protect you.
Am I right? And Darth, and like I've been saying this since they first revealed this. If Darth Null is in here, I called it.
You are not him. The one who came before.
Him? You mean Malgus?
The one who deceives. The one who seeks.
I knew it!
A false dominion.
I called it! I knew Null was in here. As soon as they revealed it, I was like, Null's in there. I knew it! It's Darth Null. I knew she was in this mine trap.
I am no one.
Not so. You left your mark on the galaxy. Someone will attempt to use your ideas in service of burning it down.
They cannot. He stopped it. Eradicated my work. The Emperor. His great punishment. He slaughtered my disciples. He corrupted my creations. But he could not break me.
So he put her in here?
My mind, my most treasured possession, locked away. Useless.
The Emperor took you, made you a Sith. He used your inventions. What turned him against you?
A threat. To him. To his reign, his control, his dominance. I offer power. Share it. Illuminate darkness. But if too
Okay.
many have power, who is left to rule over? If too many possess a god's strength, what use is a god?
The Emperor has fallen many times, without anything you had to offer.
By your hand. The one who came before. He spoke of you, your strength. That you might desire the same things. To truly see the way of Jedi and Sith.
No.
The way they were. The way they are.
No.
The way they always will be.
No.
They deny.
Off.
Destroy. Withhold the Force's gifts. He understood what must be done. To design their doom. To free others of their manipulation.
Malgus is no liberator.
He will see potential fulfilled. His. Everyone's. It is the only way to be free. Freedom. I told him how to achieve it in exchange for... mine. A promise made. I answered his questions, yet I remain. A promise broken. Unless...
Don't look at me.
He sent you. My liberation, what he promised. You. You will be my vessel.
I'm sorry, but there's nothing I can do to free you from this.
My work must be finished. The one who came before will do this. The scales must be unbalanced. The galaxy freed from its pair of shackles. From refusal and ruin. I would see it. I must.
Was he barking at you to try to get you to put it down?
Yeah. He's still going.
Well, he doesn't get freed. Oh God, she's ugly. Oh no, she's a nightmare. Oh God, she's a nightmare. Nope, you're not gonna get me. You're not gonna get me. I did freaking Eternity Vault. I know what to do. Oh God, she's so tall. Why is she so tall? Why is she so tall? Why is she so tall? Oh my goodness. Okay, that's cool. Wait, can I use Jolt on her? Oh God, I don't have Jolt on my thing. I'm stupid. I'm bad, I'm bad, I'm bad, I'm bad, I'm bad, I'm bad. I'm bad, I'm bad, I'm bad, I'm bad at the game, I'm bad at the game, I'm bad at the game. Jesus Christ, why is she so tall? That's actually a little terrifying. It's actually funny because I don't feel like I'm in danger at all.
This is your purpose. Accept it. Embrace it.
Although it's like I do feel like if I don't destroy those pylons, it'll probably insta-wipe me. I do feel like that. I was wondering why I was walking slow. I thought I was underneath a debuff. It turns out I accidentally just hit my walk button.
I've got you.
Thank you, Anna. Oh, I bet the fight music for this is epic.
It's what must be done.
Her voice is sick. I don't know why I hit overload. Oh, you like to do 4 storms? I can do that too. I can do it too. Ha 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 ha. Oh god. Oh god. Ha 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 ha. Yeah, see, I can do that too. I can also Death Field and give me your health. I can do that more. This fight is actually pretty cool. I just wish it was more dangerous. It's like I don't want to have to manufacture my own difficulty. Make this fight actually difficult. God dang.
My work must be finished. My work must be done.
Yeah, let's get out of there. Oh, okay. That's sad. It's Mercado Mine Trap. It's a piece of history.
Are you all right?
What Malgus wants, if Null is to be believed, will change everything. We can't possibly know how far-reaching the consequences will be.
To say the least.
Jeez, okay, that was actually pretty cool.
She really did build that machine to dismantle the Jedi and the Sith. And in the end, it destroyed her.
She may be dead, but her legacy isn't. As long as her holocron exists, someone could do what she failed to. If even Heta Cole was able to rebuild Null's machine. After all of that, I feel even more uneasy about the fact that Malgus roams free once more.
He tried to destroy so much already. Now it feels like he's preparing to do it again.
On a much grander scale, if we can trust the word of Darth Null's remains.
Regardless, we need to move. I sense that there's something we're still missing.
All right. Like if this is the end of 7.7.7, like what is it? What was it? Galactic Threads. That was cool. I like that. Like I still maintain that that the SWTOR narrative team actually does pretty good. Like I haven't been disappointed per se in a while. The biggest complaint about 7.0 was the fact that it was just like, oh, what the heck was that? There was like nothing there. But the updates have been decently long the past few times. I actually have recordings of all of my stuff going up to this, and my recordings are actually pretty long. But yeah, like it's not bad at all. If this is the beginning of 7.8, I'm gonna have to save it for next time. Okay. Real cutscene this time. I like it.
Jakaya knows Shay's mindset better than anyone. Whatever information he can get from Bezric's interrogation, it will bring us one step closer to finding Shay. And hopefully Malgus. What about Ilum and Null? All that we learn brings Malgus's goals into clearer focus. Have you given any thought to what information you'd like to pass on should anyone on the Dark Council ask for it?
Tell him
need
everything.
to know it all. What happened in the Emperor's fortress, what Null's machine does, how Malgus hopes to use it to decimate both the Jedi and the Sith.
Yeah,
All right.
it's fine. Tell the Dark Council everything.
At the least, perhaps it will calm some of their more recent discomfort.
Oh, absolutely. Like, it's like...
It's encrypted.
Hold on,
But I don't recognize the cipher. It isn't one of ours.
Answer it. But be ready to disconnect when I say so.
Oh, it's Jadis!
Identify yourself.
Darth Jadis.
Who?
Darth Jadis was once the lifeblood of Imperial intelligence. Near to the Emperor in power and significance. He's been missing, banished. No one knows for certain.
Can you trace his location?
I'm trying, but there's nothing to trace. It's a recording. Someone already loaded it into the console.
A droid in need of repairs. A mysterious call from someone in need of a protector. The paths were so clearly laid out before you. You did well to follow them. I was close to losing my patience. You now know what Malgus intends. Null's machine, utilized on a grand scale, reawakening a connection to the Force in many. Enough to fundamentally disrupt the order of things, to overwhelm the Jedi and the Sith and their weakening grasp of control. And the hidden chain, their leader blind to all but her own desire to refashion the galaxy, are hastening toward making Malgus's vision a reality. But you and the young Jedi have taken the key, the piece of Darth Null's machine required for its success or its failure, the holocron. It seems those who aid you are just as resilient. You stand in the way of the inevitable. Delaying it achieves nothing. You have a choice. We can continue this stalemate, this back and forth, never-ending disruption of plans. Or you can have a say in what is inescapable. You can heed my counsel and have control in what is to come. Consider carefully. I will contact you again.
Darth Jadis. Truthfully, he was the last person I expected to have a hand in this. And I'm not entirely certain there's any way of knowing just how involved he is. Do not underestimate him. He was formidable enough before his disappearance. Who knows how far his reach extends now?
Yeah,
No
like for
Sith
real.
would extend to a potential rival the kind of assistance Jadis is offering.
Perhaps he seeks revenge? A way to punish the rest of the Sith for his exile. All the better if it takes the Jedi down too. What he truly hopes to achieve is anyone's guess. But I'm sure you would prefer if we weren't caught unawares again.
You're right. If no one knew of his existence for as long as you say, he's had time to lay the groundwork for this. But he can't hide forever.
All right, so that was the end of Galactic Threads, and I guess I'm on to 7.8, which is the one with Darth Jadis. I'm actually stoked. This story is actually wrapping up pretty well. Wow, like really, I actually really like it. I actually can't wait to jump back in to finish the rest of 7.9. We were supposed to do lore stuff tonight. That was supposed to be part of the stream. Part of the stream was supposed to be lore. Was supposed to be lore deep dive. But I do not. It is late, and this took a lot longer than I was planning. But there will be more streams coming this week, and I promise to not have any glitches next time. But thank you everyone for coming to chill out. I really appreciate it. I love streaming. This is so much fun. I missed it. I miss streaming so much, and like I really hope I can get to the point where I can get my PC back so I can do it, so I can do it more often and do more higher production stuff. That's my whole goal. But thank you all so much for dropping by the stream today, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Remember, never trust a hut. Always save the blue Twi'leks. Retortion me, and may the Force serve you well.